To begin, a brand new Bundesliga season for us to look forward to, and it starts right here. And we'll have the action live on EA TV. It's all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And usually at this time of year, everyone is smiling because it's opening day in the Bundesliga. It's Hannover versus RB Leipzig.
Well, Derek,
Oh, fancy footwork, and drawing it back. And let's have a look at the starting 11 for Leipzig.
Well, it's a 4-4-2 with a midfield diamond, and key to this shape will be the players either side of that diamond. When in position.
Campo, and there's the pullback, and fine goalkeeping. Who can they pick out? They'll struggle to get it away properly. Oh, he saved it well. Well, not the greatest header, but astute defence. He didn't take that one cleanly. That's a go. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. That's a good pass. Could be. And keeping it out. Emphasis on the clearance, a good one. Oh, that's it. And they might forge ahead. And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it.
Well, just look at this again. He moves the ball quickly, he gets beyond his marker, and he keeps his composure. It's an excellent finish. Well, he knows that could prove to be a massive goal. Just look at his reaction.
And the ball is moving again. Will there be a quick response from Leipzig following that concession? There needs to be. And he's tipped it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. And taken short. He cuts it back. No way through. Nice looking move this. Must score. Really good diving stop to make sure the threat came to nothing.
Well, they won't get too many chances, so they need to make the most of this.
Let's see about the delivery. Chance maybe. It might still be problematic. Oh, he's gone for goal. And fine goalkeeping. Over it comes. Openda. The tackle completely missed time, and you would expect a booking under the circumstances. And he does produce the yellow card.
Yeah, it certainly deserved a yellow. It's a poor challenge, you have to say.
What to like about that pass? Well, did well to win the ball back. Plenty of support here. Well, that is how to play advantage. And the referee doesn't hesitate. That is a spot kick. Well, no card, just a warning and a fair few protestations.
Well, not every foul is a yellow card. I think the referee is right here.
Chance to even things up here. And the penalty is converted. A goal it is. And now he can exhale.
So here we can see it again, and he's done well to read the intentions. He just can't get a touch on it as it sails over him. So close to being a fantastic stop.
Back underway, level pegging, one goal. Well, as they get the ball running again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Campo. Could go ahead. Well, he would have been disappointed had he spilled that one. Delivered into the box. Not the most confident clearance. Threat over for now, it seems. And the counter looks on here, options available. Xavi Simons. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. And out of play for a Leipzig throw-in. Schlager. Now with Campo. Could take the lead. Oh, fine stop. Short corner favoured.
Well, there are the stats. They're creating chances, but Leipzig just aren't taking them at the moment. They've got to be more clinical.
And that is going to be a free kick. Played in there. Oh, how about that for the last line of defence? Well, body in the way. Oh, tremendous reflex action there from the keeper.
Well, he didn't have long to react, did he? But that's a top-class save, I have to say.
Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Now, how about the short corner? And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Promising, but nothing coming from it. Crossing possibilities. Smuggled away. This is looking threatening. But the danger averted for now. And pressing from the front. Intelligent threaded pass here. Doesn't seem to be under any real pressure, but he's... And into the last 20 minutes. Space on the flank. Oh, denied by the post. Options in the centre. And space for him to cut in. From a long way out. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending.
Well, that was a bit unlucky, because you just get the feeling they need to make the most of one of these chances.
That's a good pass. Now he's got to stay calm. And this time it's in. Fabulous goal. And just look at the celebrations.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great awareness to play this through ball. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Well, doesn't that... Well, opting for the short corner. Mukiele. And that's fantastic goalkeeping to get across and deal with the danger. Well, increasing the pressure. Another corner it is. And played short. Growing pressure here at another corner. Corner kick played in. And a goal! They lead by 2 now. And that allows them to breathe a bit more easily.
Well, here's another look at it. Certainly delivery into the box couldn't have been any better, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
So on with the action, and 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. Options in the middle. Oh, this is looking promising. And striking the post. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Schlager. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. What can he do with it now? And let's give credit to the defending. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Well, that is how to break up a counter-attack. And the referee is going to add on 3 minutes. Rodrigo. Making sure not... Now, he could be in hot water here, having already been booked. So a personnel change then. Well, the post getting in the way there. Danger averted for now, but they have a corner to defend. And they're going for the short one. Determined defending. And there it is, the final whistle. Not what the home fans were hoping for before a ball was kicked today. Defeat for them.
Well, quite simply, Derek, they just weren't good enough in too many areas. Unless they improve over the next few games, they're going to be in trouble this season.
Well, he often cuts the figure of a thinking person's footballer. And Stuart, he's thought his way throughout this match.
Well, he did everything today. His energy...
The stadium is buzzing already, and with good cause. 2 top sides ready to go at it. And this should be something special on the pitch. Next on EA TV. At the Volkswagen Arena. I'm Derek Ray, ready here in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfielder Stuart Robson. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Bundesliga. It is Wolfsburg up against Hannover.
Well, these away fans might be slightly worried after their team's display on match day 1, Derek, but that was always going to be a tough game for them. I'm not sure they expected too much. They need to get something today, though.
Is this the moment? Oh, a goal! They strike first, and what a way to silence the crowd.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Easy save. And the referee allowing the game to flow, using advantage. Chance to do damage. How about the cross? Electing to shoot. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. And there's the delivery. It might still be problematic. He'll be comfortable in bringing that ball down. Steered out of play, and a throw-in. And back to Calvert-Lewin. And he might be through here. I hesitate to say it, but I think that qualifies as an oops moment.
Yeah, the less said about that, the better.
That's it for them. The tackle completely mistimed, and you would expect a booking under the circumstances. And a yellow card for that, Stuart.
And he's going to have to be careful now. That was a silly challenge.
They couldn't quite muster a real threat. And playing it through. And what a magical save it was! And over comes the corner. Well, they couldn't take advantage of the chance. And he clears it out of harm's way. Breaking at pace. Calvert-Lewin. Now, can they take advantage? Genuine chance. And it goes! The leveller! Thrilling stuff here.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So back underway. 1 goal apiece here. A chance to whip it in. They could nudge in front. Well, it was caught nicely enough, but the fact of the matter is it wasn't on target. And he's in. And a goal! In the lead again! Fully deserved!
Well, let's take another look, and it's a very good goal. And they deserve it, you have to say. They've been excellent. Well, he knows that could prove to be a massive goal. Just look at his reaction.
Andreas Müller. Is it going to be? And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see.
Well, just look at this again. He moves the ball quickly, he gets beyond his marker, and he keeps his composure. It's an excellent finish. Well, that's just what he wanted. He has to be happy with this performance. They've been good today.
Well, the action continues, and no shortage of goals. 3-1.
Well, I think it's a good move for him.
Oh,
Yes.
Stuart, an opportunity. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it.
Well, they haven't seen too many chances, but the crowd sensing this could be a turning point. They need a goal here.
It's a short one. And the throw in for Wolfsburg. Here it is now, a substitution. It needs an accurate cross. Promising move. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Bundesliga action for you to look forward to. It's Wolfsburg facing Borussia Mönchengladbach. Oh, really good header, but the goalkeeper there's a cover-up. And time for the change now. Short corner favoured. Oh, genuine chance. And still an opportunity. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Well, there's a sound reason why we're focusing on him. He's making his presence felt in attack, Stuart.
Well, he scored good goals, but his all-round play has been excellent. He looks like scoring every time he gets on the ball.
Solanke on the ball. This could be troublesome. Just needs to steady himself. And it's in! This game very much back on as a contest.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And it's a good run, matched by a very cool finish. What a great goal that is.
Underway again. Max Bezuskov. How can they find a late leveller? Oh, that's an interesting pass. Well, no degree of difficulty for the goalkeeper. Well, there goes the final whistle, and it's all gone to plan for the visiting fans. 3 points for them.
Well, they weren't totally convincing, but they showed a lot of fight, and despite having less of the ball, they had enough quality to win this game. Good performance in the end.
Been comprehending this so wrong.
The stage is set and the prospect mouth-watering. 2 teams at the peak of their powers, ready for a battle royal, serving as a true gauge of their ability to perform under pressure. Only one team can come out on top. Who will it be? Live on EA TV. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, ready here in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfielder, Stuart Robson. And the focus is on the Bundesliga. Live action coming up. Stuart, your expectations?
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, 2 good teams, a great playing surface, and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Well, might be. And there it is, the opening goal, the ideal way to start.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
So underway again here, 1-0 the score. Grifo. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. Oh, tremendous reflex action there from the keeper.
Well, he didn't have long to react, did he? But that's a top-class save, I have to say.
Well, I take my hat off to him, because that was superb defending. Oh, he's lost possession. Can he do it? And up for grabs off the keeper. Well, the power was there. Not really the placement, however. Goal kick. Untidy in possession. Gold. And it's Maximilian Philipp. And he might be through. scored not once but twice. They simply cannot stop him, and no wonder he's enjoying himself.
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
Nil here, and the ball is moving again. Well, that is how to play advantage. Gold. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Oh, this is looking promising. The danger not over. Well, not the easiest of saves, but you'd expect him to stop it. And he's fired over the corner. Oh, great, and turned onto the woodwork. Håvard Nielsen. Very quick thinking there. And a throw coming up after a really fine piece of tackling. Clearly took a touch on the way out of play, so a throw in to come. Manuel Gulde. Now Philip. Regain possession. Might work out. Now, will they do it from here? And possession changing hands. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping.
Well, I have to say, that was a fine save, which just about keeps this game alive.
Plenty of support here. Could be. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. And over it comes. Not really the ideal clearance. And the corner's been given. Oh, that's not a good clearance. Well, no damage done. Really good build-up, but no end product. Oh, what an opportunity. A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance. Well, he looks really pleased, doesn't he? His side have been really good today.
Blistering first half display, and just look at that score. Jordan Ferry. And support available. Doan. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And the referee sees that as a foul. Free kick given. The first half here comes to an end. So underway here in the second half. Genuine chance. What a vital intervention. Well, he was being pressed, but did his job. Well, sloppy in possession. Well, we always like a good transfer rumour, and this actually appears to be more than a rumour. What's your take, Stuart?
Well, if we can believe the papers, an official bid has been made. Not too surprising, really, as there have been rumours for quite some while of a move. Hopefully we'll find out over the next couple of weeks.
Can he do it? Chance still on. Chance maybe. And a decent save. Full credit. So a personnel change then. Who can he pick out? Appear to be in two minds. Well, he would have been disappointed had he spilled that one. Håvard Nielsen. And the referee is quite rightly letting it go. Oh, breezing past him. And foiled only by the crossbar. Well, nothing untoward happened. Good bit of closing down. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Gold. In possession, Doan. And he has options available. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more live Bundesliga action for you to look forward to. It's Freiburg facing Borussia Mönchengladbach. Vital intervention. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Who can they pick out? Not away completely. No chance perhaps. Well, he had a lot of ground to cover. Splendid save. Now sending it in. Well, they couldn't take advantage of the chance. Roland Shalai. High pressing at its best. And the advantage accrues to the attacking side. Ritsu Doan. Shalai. And Ferry's in possession. Let's see about the cross. Oh, and he didn't miss by very much.
Yeah, he adjusted his body so well there. It's a great piece of skill, and it probably deserved the goal.
Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. And pressing from the front. And on the back of that particular challenge, will the referee let the matter rest there? Well, it was apparently a bookable offence.
Well, no debate over that one. It's a yellow card all day long.
Substitution time it is here. Matthias Zimmermann. Well, he could really get at the opposition. But nothing comes of it. A key game in the Bundesliga coming up live here on EA TV. It's Hannover facing Hoffenheim. A chance for them to provide a test in the form of a corner. Well, play was allowed to carry on, but now that it's come to a halt, a caution. Trying to deliver it accurately. And clears the danger.
Well, these fans starting to leave in droves now, and you have to say, you can't blame them. It's been a shocking display from their team.
Fruitful looking attack. Well, nothing for them to worry about in the end. Good defending. So on the cusp of the final whistle, and the visitors very much in command, Stuart.
Well, the result has never really been in doubt, has it? They've created so many
Stuart,
chances.
they've got to score! The save was a good one. And he's fired over the corner. Well, a bit short with the clearance. So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. Now the counter-attack looks on. And in with a real chance. Tries to lift it. Well, a lovely chip, and it had a chance.
Well, it's a really good effort, but he just can't get it underneath the crossbar.
Well, there goes the final whistle, and it's all gone to plan for the visiting fans. 3 points for them.
Well, Derek, they were the better team all over the pitch. We saw good individual performances, we saw an attack which was always threatening, and they played really well. What a performance that was today.
And in the final analysis, a really positive performance from this man, Stuart.
Well, he did everything today. His energy, skill and movement was just too good for those defenders. It was a really good display.